he chooses to. That comment haunted Zara. One evening, she did something she wasn't proud of. She followed him. Tunde left the library and got into a different car this time. Zara took a taxi and followed from a distance. The car drove to the expensive part of town, stopping at a tall glass building with a tech company logo. Tunde got out. The security guard immediately straightened up and said, "Good evening, Mr. Tunde. Welcome back." "Sir? Mr. Tunde?" The guard opened the private entrance. Tunde walked in like he owned the place, because Zara would later discover he actually did. Her hands shook as she realized the truth. Tunde wasn't just a tech student. He was the CEO of one of Nigeria's fastest growing tech startups, and he'd been hiding it from her the entire time. Zara felt betrayed. Why would he hide something so important? That night, she confronted him over text. "Why didn't you tell me you own a tech company?" Long pause. "How did you find out?" "Does it matter? You lied to me." "I never lied. You never asked." "That's not the point, Tunde. We've been talking for months. You let me think you are just a regular student." Another long pause. Then, "I wanted you to like me for me, not for what I have. Everyone treats me differently when they find out. I just wanted to be normal with you." Zara stared at that message for a long time. Part of her understood. Part of her felt manipulated. "I need time to think," she typed. "I understand," he replied. That night, Zara couldn't sleep. She felt confused, angry, and something else she couldn't name. Something that scared her more than the lies. Zara told her best friend Amara everything the next day. Amara listened carefully, then said, "So let me get this straight. A rich, smart, handsome guy who genuinely likes you and treats you well hid his wealth because he wanted you to see him as a person?" "Yes." "And you're mad about that?" Zara paused. "When you say it like that, girl, do you know how many guys would have flashed their money to impress you? He did the opposite. That means something." Amara had a point, but Zara's pride was hurt. She decided to test him, to see if he was really the person he claimed to be. She sent Tunde a message. "I need to ask you for something. Anything. I need money, a lot, for my fashion business. 200,000 naira. She waited. Would he offer it immediately? Would he try to buy her affection? Tunde's reply came 10 minutes later. "I can't help with that. I'm sorry." "So, you have millions but won't help me?" "It's not about that," he typed. But Zara was done. She blocked him immediately. For 2 weeks, Zara refused to talk to Tunde. She ignored his calls from different numbers, deleted his emails without reading them, told Amara he was just like every other broke guy who promised big things. But something felt wrong. One morning, Zara received an email from the university bursar's office. "Dear Miss Zara, your outstanding school fees have been paid in full. Registration complete." Zara's hands She hadn't paid her fees. Her parents couldn't afford it yet. Who had paid? She rushed to the bursar's office. "Please, who paid my fees? There must be a mistake." The accountant checked her computer. "No mistake. Paid by Mr. Tunde Adeyemi 6 weeks ago." 6 weeks ago. Before she'd asked him for money, before she'd tested him, before she'd blocked him. Zara felt her world tilt. He'd helped her anonymously, never mentioned it, never expected thanks, and when she tested him, he refused to use money to prove his worth. She ran out of the office, tears streaming down her face. She had to find him, had to apologize, had to tell him she understood now. Zara went straight to Tunde's usual spots. The library, empty. The cafe, not there. His dorm. His roommate said, "He moved out yesterday." Panic set in. She called his number. Blocked. She'd forgotten she'd blocked him. She unblocked it immediately and called. It rang once, then went to voicemail. She tried again. Same thing. He was avoiding her. She deserved it. That evening, she did something desperate. She went to his tech company building. The security guard recognized her from when she'd followed Tunde before. "Is Mr. Tunde here?" "No, ma'am. He traveled this morning." "Traveled? Where?" The guard hesitated, then said quietly, "London. He'll be gone for 6 months. Training program." 6 months. Zara's legs nearly gave out. She'd ruined everything. Lost him. Over pride and a stupid test. She walked home in the rain, not caring that she was getting soaked. Her phone buzzed, a message from an unknown number. She opened it. Sometimes the right person comes at the wrong time. It was Tunde. Zara immediately called the number. It rang but went to voicemail. She texted back desperately. Tunde, please, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I tested you because I was scared. Please talk to me. No response. She sent another message. I went to the bursar's office. I know what you did. You paid my fees and never told me. Why? Still no response. She tried calling again. Voicemail. The silence was torture. Hours passed. Zara sat by her phone, crying, waiting. Her mind replayed every conversation they'd had, every laugh, every moment. How had she been so stupid? How had she let her pride destroy something so real? At midnight, another message came. I paid your fees because I cared. Not because I wanted you to owe me. Not to prove I had money. I did it because your dreams mattered to me. Zara typed through tears. I know that now. Please come back. Please give me another chance. The 3 dots appeared, then disappeared, then appeared again. Finally, I'll be back in 6 months. Maybe then you'll know if it was love. The message hit Zara like a punch to the chest. 6 months, half a year, an eternity. She typed back immediately. I already know. It's love. I'm in love with you. But the message wouldn't send. The number was blocked on his end. He'd said what he needed to say and cut contact completely. Zara screamed into her pillow. Amara came running. What happened? Through sobs, Zara explained everything. Amara held her while she cried. He'll come back, Amara said softly. And when he does, you'll be ready. What if he doesn't come back? What if he meets someone else in London? Someone better? Someone who doesn't test him? Then you'll live with that, honestly. But I don't think that's what will happen. Real love doesn't disappear in 6 months. Zara wanted to believe that. Had to believe that, because the alternative was unbearable. That night, she made a decision. She would wait. She would grow. She would become the person worthy of someone like Tunde. And in 6 months, when he returned, she would be ready. The next morning, Zara unblocked Tunde's original number. Not to call him, just to see it there. To remind herself what she was waiting for. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Zara threw herself into her fashion brand. Her followers grew to 100,000, then 200,000. Brands started reaching out for collaborations. Her website, the one Tunde built, became successful. Every achievement felt hollow without him to share it with. She would start to text him with good news, then remember he was gone. 3 months passed, then 4, then 5. Zara became someone new, stronger, more focused, less concerned with appearance and more with substance. She learned the difference between loving someone's money and loving someone who happened to have money. She understood now what Tunde had been protecting, not his wealth, but his heart. Month 6 arrived. Zara's phone buzzed with a message from an unknown number. I'm back. Her heart stopped. She typed with shaking hands. When can I see you? Tomorrow, same cafe, 3 p.m. Zara smiled through tears. I'll be there. But as she prepared to finally see him again, she had to make one final decision. One that would change everything.